God dang, bro. Song is such a banger. Hello. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is MoreThanMoral. You can call me Moral, you can call me Copper. Today, we're gonna do something a little bit less serious. Today, we're going to be making a tier list, but it's not the kind of tier list that you've seen made 100 times already. It's not the PvP meta. It's not the PvE meta. It's not a team comp tier list. It's not a new character release tier list. It's not a future character release tier list. No, this is the most important kind of tier list. This is the most crucial tier list that we could possibly make. Today we're making a waifu tier list. I haven't seen anybody make a waifu tier list. I haven't seen people make a skins tier list. I'm sure if you searched it up, then you could probably find it. But in my recommended feed, in my browse feed, whenever I look for videos on Tower of Fantasy, I don't see anybody making a tier list about the skins in this game. Whenever you pull in Tower of Fantasy, you're trying to get weapons, but some of us favor waifu over meta. Now meta, still fun. A lot of damage, cool character, good weapon, a lot of fun, still fun. Waifu, maybe even more so. So today we're gonna be making the skin tier list, the character tier list, the waifu tier list. Let's get right into it. We'll probably just go in order right here. I was thinking about going from favorite to least favorite, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm just gonna do it in the order that I imported them. All right. We also have the page open where I got all of these images because whenever I imported them, as you can see, they kind of got chopped up. So it can be a little bit hard to tell who's who. So I'm going to be able to actually just pull in the full image for us. All right. So that we can see each skin that I'm talking about in all of its glory. Since this isn't in the game yet, I can't tell you how good or bad it looks. I can tell you that the art is good, but the art is definitely different than what you see in game. So first real skin that's actually in the game, we have Coco. Coco's skin, not bad at all. Really cute. It's the one you see on the loading screens. She kind of looks a lot younger in the loading screens. I'm not gonna lie. They made her kind of look like a child in the loading screens. The first time I opened and played the game, I was like, why are they looting this freaking little girl so hard? She looks super young in her loading screen picture. But on the actual skin itself, I think it looks pretty good. Her regular skin is her sitting on a cloud in game, but her alternate skin is very good. It kind of takes your eyes and points them in certain directions. You notice this little pad right here with these little lines. They really got the lines in there to divert your eyes into the places where they really want you to look. You got this region right here that, you know, the shoulders back, the jacket back, fully exposed waifu character. The weapon is not even the forefront of this at all. You already know what the forefront is. You already know exactly where they want you to look. It's pretty obvious. Different color eyes, some people are into that. That subtracts points for me. I'm not into different color eyes. I like the rest of the skin. I like the red jacket. I like how it contrasts with the white. I like the darker insides of the jacket, the neck rest. I like her hair. I like her hat, the little accessories and pins and details. I like this skin, but the eyes kind of subtract points. The way they made her look super young kind of subtract points. In the game, it's not as bad, obviously. As you can see, it's not that bad. But in the loading screen and stuff, they made her look super young. And I'm like, bro, what is that? I don't know. I'm kind of between A and B. It's like a B plus A minus skin. It's not perfect. It's really good. We'll put it in B plus for now. We'll put it in the B tier for now. I think that's a decent place for it. All right, next we have Crow. Crow's pretty cool. He's all right. He's kind of an edgelord. All the guys in this game, it's either you have a beautiful waifu or you have edgelord boy. There's no like just normal guys in these kinds of games. It is what it is. Most people who play these are not pulling for the boys necessarily. In Tower Fantasy, it's a little bit different because you're pulling to get the weapons. And if you get multiple constellations on Crow, he's really freaking good. But like I said, this is not a meta or a PvP or a PvE tier list. This is a skins tier list. So we're talking about the skins here. His skin, it's all right. It's okay. It's pretty good. It's like shirtless, open jacket, and it got some fuzzies on the back. Bonus points for changing his weapons. I really like how they changed his weapons. As you can see, he has the black swords, which the purple swords are cool, but the black ones with their details and their serration and stuff like that, I really like these. The skin is pretty good, but it's definitely not a top tier skin in my opinion, which, by the way, obviously this is kind of a meme video. It's a video about the skins. It's heavily opinion based. If you guys have your own opinions about the skins, I will share this tier list and you can send me your own tier list on what you think of the skins. So Crow's skin, it's like C plus B minus. I didn't make in between sections for this tier list, so I wouldn't be indecisive about it. I'm just gonna put it in there one with it. I think Crow's skin is C tier. I think there is some good changes. I don't think it's very drastic. I don't think it's, you know, the best skin in the game. I do like the swords a lot. I like how they changed the weapons on each of these skins as well, and his swords look pretty good. But other than that, it's all right. You know what I mean? It's all right. Okay, boys, we just got to maybe the best skin in the entire game because of how much she transitions, okay? The Huma skin. Huma is a pretty innocent, dainty, not goofy. She's really strong, but she's pretty unsure of herself, of her social interactions. She's pretty unsure of her friendship. She's aware of how strong she is, but she's pretty reserved and shy and kind of an innocent character. You know what I mean? She's just a tank. And then you get her skin, and as you can see, she goes the translucent route, the really high shorts. She went from like the see-through midsection to like the full see-through shorts and midsection, and then she kind of covers up the top a little bit. The tech wear stylings in her uniform, where it's the translucent waterproof jacket with the buckles and the straps and the utility and the pockets on the shoulder, like this is the pinnacle of skins in this game. This automatic absolute S tier, and yes, I'm biased. Huma is probably my favorite character besides Frigg. Frigg is actually my number one. It's not even a contest. Frigg is definitely number one, but she's not out yet. Huma is probably my favorite character. Definitely top tier skin. If you can get Huma's skin, get Huma's skin, bro. Look how beautiful it is. What do we even need to talk about? You have eyes, right? You're watching a video, right? She's great, bro. If you like her, absolutely get her skin. Her stars, I almost said constellations. I really am a Genshin player, bro. Next character, it's another edgy boy. You remember when I told you they just make edgy boys in this game? I wasn't lying. All of the boys in this game are just edgelords. That's it. We have King. Now, King is a character that I don't know much about. And for me, the personality of the character also contributes to how good or bad their skin looks. If the character is super cringy and annoying, it makes me notice the cringy and annoying things about their skin because I can see it in their mannerisms. King is a character that I don't know much about. What I do know is he has a gigantic flaming scythe that changes and gets even bigger and even redder when you get his skin. King's skin is very, very good. Even if you don't want to play as a boy, you just want to use his weapon, the change that it does to his weapon is worth it in and of itself. As you can see, it goes from the regular molten kind of metal scythe to this gigantic red scythe with giant chains on it, and he freaking chains it around. It's incredible. It's sick. I don't think it's S tier per se, but it's A plus tier. It's very close to S tier for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop King into this A tier. I think his skin is really good. Okay, the next character that we're gonna look at is Meryl. Meryl's really pretty. I think she has a really, really good skin. At first, it was one of my favorite skins in the game. Since then, it's kind of dropped down a little bit for me, but it's still one of the top skins in the game for me, just because it's definitely my style. What I don't like about the skin is that her regular outfit is cuter, it's more revealing. So for you thirsty boys, this is gonna be your outfit. You have this section right here that kind of outlines the goods, if you will. This is great. Now this, while yes, it is larger, you already know what's there. So the fact that they took away visibility here, maybe not the best. Still a great skin, incredible aesthetic. I really like the corset style. I really like the sleeves and the rings and the cuffs on it. The cuffs are really great. I like that her little crown changes. I don't know which one I like better, but I don't hate this crown, and I like the headband look on her. The weapon change, the handle is top tier as well. It's not as drastic as something like King's. Neither is Huma's, by the way. Huma's weapon change, it literally just kind of turns a little purple and gets lights on it. The weapon change is not super drastic, but it is a change. You get a really good hilt guard on it. It's a good skin. Meryl's skin, I think I'm gonna put it in the A tier because I do like it better than Coco's skin. Coco's skin is above middle of the road. All right, the next skin we have, Nemesis. Is her skin good? The answer is yes, absolutely. The colors are way better than her normal skin. The piece on her face, incredible. The weapon change, they get beefier, they get stronger, they get more intimidating. I really love the red and black. I really love the lines on her skin. I really like what they do with her hair. I like how it goes from the blonde to the white. I'm a white hair kind of guy. Whenever I see a white hair change, that's kind of my thing. So Nemesis, where should we put her? Nemesis's skin is very good, but it's definitely not S tier, but it's also not below Meryl's. So I'm gonna kind of do this in order as well. So it's gonna go Nemesis, King, Meryl. I think Nemesis is at the top of A tier so far, because personally I'd rather use a female skin than a male skin, but that's just me. Next character is gonna be Samir. So Samir's skin it's interesting. I'm not a fan of all the changes. I really like the hip windows that they introduce on the skin. I really like the midsection here where it kind of goes up and she has the plate that's right here. I like the weapon changes. The color is a little bit better, but I don't like how the skin looks in game. It looks very plain. It looks very simple. It's a mid to low tier change in my opinion. Samir is a beautiful character, so it's kind of hard to call her mid tier, but the skin itself and the change itself, like you go from the under boob window to a fully covered with really cool armor, but like the skin itself is, in my opinion, just not a great change, and maybe even worse than just her base model skin. For Samir, I'm gonna have to put her, it'd be B- or C+. It's definitely better than Crow's skin. I'm gonna put her C tier. I know that might be sacrilegious for the Samir lovers out there, and Samir's great, her aesthetics are great, but the skin itself, not my cup of tea. All right, next we have Shiro. Shiro's skin is my least favorite skin in the game right now. If you enjoy it, use it, that's fine. But for me, I am not trying to run around on the field as Buzz Lightyear. You know what I'm saying? She literally gets a giant bubble helmet. Not a fan. I really like her hair and the rings in her hair. They completely cover that up and give her braids, which braids are kind of cute, but you can't even see her hair because she has a giant Buzz Lightyear helmet on. The rest of the skin, like the midsection, is really pretty. The lines in it, the colors, I don't mind any of that. Also, the weapon change, not my favorite either. I like her previous weapon. I like the way that it looks. So this skin is really not doing it for me. The only redeeming part of this skin is the midsection, but to be honest, you don't really even see this section while you're playing. All you see is a giant bubble helmet. That's all. That's all I can see. For me, not a fan. Easy D tier. For me. Okay, next, this one's gonna be controversial. It's gonna be controversial. It's Tsubasa. A lot of people like the way that Tsubasa looks, and I enjoy her aesthetics. I enjoy her body type. Her skin is very much a thigh skin. Like, it's all about her thighs, right? It's painfully obvious that that's the part that they're kind of like, bam, thighs, you know? They're crazy. The problem with it is she got no booty, first of all. Second of all, look at her face in game. Tsubasa's face in game, especially on her skin, not good. The rest of the skin is pretty good. The colors are kind of weird. I like the colors from the original skin. I'm not really a fan of the purple, green, white color scheme. I like her hair in the new skin. Her hair in the old skin's also good, but I like her colors from the previous skin. The biggest problem for me is going to be her face. And you might say, oh, Moral, you're not going to see her face. You really never see her face. You only see her from behind. And I get that, but it's in my head, bro. When I think of the character that I'm playing, I'm thinking of their moves. I'm thinking of their aesthetic. Tsubasa's face, for me, hampers her aesthetic a lot, especially in game. It's just a super Pepega face model, in my opinion. So for that, I'm gonna have to put her in the bottom of C tier. I'm not really gonna D tier it because I think there are redeeming qualities about it, not like Shiro's skin, but Tsubasa's skin not my favorite. Great thighs, the rest of it is kind of not it. The next character that we have is going to be Zero. Zero's skin, pretty good, not gonna lie. I like the red and white color scheme. I like that he gets 2 cubes. I like most of, if not all of the changes on his skin. I like that he gets white hair. I like that his whole color scheme is centered around the red, pink, and white. It's a really good color scheme. I think it works really well for him. I think that he dresses as an edgy boy, but he's kind of a more quiet type that just gets into the action, and I like that better about him. Zero's skin is pretty good. It undergoes a lot of changes from the original skin. The original one is also really good. It's even a case of you might run the original sometimes, you might run the 3-star skin sometimes. But for Zero, I'm gonna put him in the top of B tier because while I like her skin a lot, I really do. Coco's skin is pretty good. I do think Zero's is a little bit better and the changes are very suitable to him. Okay, boys. For the final skin, it's your lady Frigg. If you don't know anything about Frigg, she's one of the main baddies in the story right now. She's my favorite character in the game. Frigg's skin is actually loaded into Tower of Fantasy right now if you go to the Simulacra page, as you can see. I really like how Frigg's skin looks, but at first I was like, I don't know if I like the skin or if I like the regular model better. I like the hair better on the skin, and then the more that I looked at it, and whenever I saw it in game, that's what really changed my mind and made me like it even more. Frigg's skin made me like it a lot more whenever I saw it in game, because skins can mess up a character's face or their weapon or their aesthetics. Frigg's weapon gets freaking beefy. Her sword gets more dainty. It becomes more like a rapier or a straight sword. I like the changes with her shoes. She looks like she's wearing ice skates. I like the midsection and the skin changes. She looks less like a robot, but she's still giant. She's still very tall. She has this giant cape wing thing. I think Frigg's skin is actually really good, and I'm gonna put it in the S tier. All right, boys, this is the full tier list. Every slot, S through D. There's, in my opinion, one not good skin in the entire game, and then there's a couple great S tiers, some really good skins, some upper mid, some mid skins, and then obviously Shiro's skin, which is literally freaking SpaceX astronaut Elon Musk type beat. That's the skin tier list. If you enjoyed, press subscribe. We stream on Twitch usually 3 times a week. That will be in the description. Our socials, everything's gonna be in the description if you wanna follow that. Click like on this video, click subscribe. Go ahead and turn on the notification bells so that you know when new videos are coming out. If you're not in the Discord, you're not gonna know when my videos are going live unless they pop up on your subscriber feed, and they're probably not gonna pop up on your subscriber feed. So go ahead and hit the notification bell, brother. Have a good rest of your day. Drink water, kiss your homies. Goodbye.